Hola chicas and chicas. We thought you might want to see a little bit about the places that we are currently staying in, what they cost, what the value is, did we like it, did we not like it, pros and cons, and just a little bit about our journey along the way. So here we are at one of the Airbnbs that we are staying in for 8 nights, and it is called Harbor 171. So stay tuned for the end of this video where I'll go over some of the pros and cons, things that we liked, things that we didn't, and whether we would stay here again. So let's go take a look. So here we are. Elevators in here. We are on the ground floor. Welcome to unit 1002. So as you walk in, it's a typical studio apartment. So here we have the galley kitchen, but you've got everything that you need. Refrigerator, full size, cooktop, oven, sink, microwave. And then here we have the bathroom. It has a sliding glass door. It's all frosted. So the entire bathroom is kind of frosted on the bottom and then clear on the top. And then you open up the door and you've got your sink area, and it has a glassed-in shower as well, right here, with kind of white marble tiles. And I would turn the light on, but, well, the fan is kind of loud. There you go. So then we walk into the bedroom area, and it's got recessed pot lights in the ceiling, which actually are kind of bright at night, or you can do this indirect ambient light, which I absolutely love. So, and then here is probably one of the most comfortable beds we have stayed in so far in Puerto Vallarta. It's one of those beds that you can't wait to crawl into at night and then you don't want to get out of in the morning. And then here they've got the smart TV, which hooks up to your Netflix and your Prime Amazon accounts, which is great. You can watch all your shows in English. And then over here, we've seen some units that will have, you know, a kitchen table and chairs here. They've actually added some beds here. So I guess if you were a family and you had some kids, they've got somewhere to sleep here as well. And another TV, a little working area that you can do as you look out onto your view. And then we had this lovely outdoor area here with tables and chairs. And Andy bought me some flowers. So we've really just enjoyed this view. Sitting here, sometimes we'll sit here. This is where we'll sit with our laptops and work from this table. We definitely eat out here. The weather's good pretty much every day, so it hasn't been too shabby at all. And then we come out to the pool area. So there are plenty of little pools in this area. We've got one pool here. We've got a hot tub over in the behind this pool. There's an infinity pool right there. And as you can see, this condo is right on the beach. So every day we've tried to get into the ocean and do our 20-minute detox session. Hasn't worked out every day. I think there were a couple of days where the water was kind of rough, so we didn't go in. But here you can see the beach area here. Now, there are vendors on this beach, but not very many, and they don't seem to bother you a whole lot, really. What's interesting is this condo has a little section here of lounge chairs with a little, they added some sand, so it feels like a beach, but you're in the secure unit of the condo, so no vendors will bother you anyways. But honestly, there aren't enough vendors here to really worry about it. So, this way is downtown PV, in that direction. Now, what we didn't like about this beach is it's a little bit rocky here. If you walk this way a little bit more, it got sandier and it was a little bit easier on your feet. But every day we took a walk on the beach. We tried to get some exercise, so that was good. And here you can see the infinity pool. And this is just like a little barbecue area or sitting area. We've seen a lot of people just sit here and work on their laptops in the morning. So there are a lot of Canadians and American expats in this building, and some of them rent out their units, and so you'll have some tourists in this building as well who are just here on vacation. But they've done a nice design on this pool area. They've added the palm trees, which makes it feel a little bit more tropical. And here's the hot tub. Sometimes we would call it a warm tub because it wasn't always hot per se. And here you've got like another little section. This is just kind of like a little wading pool. So, and then up here, wait till you see what's up here. So we're gonna go up here. And what do you know? It's like a lap pool. Now, the designer in me did take over, and I said to Andy, I said, you know, right in the middle of this, they should put in a glass bottom pool, paint a mural on the bottom, just in that area, and then put at the very end, a glass side. So it looks like you're swimming right into the ocean. But that's the designer in me. But here's the view of the pool area from up here. So you can see it is a really pretty area to sit, relax, socialize, work, whatever you're here to do. Now here, they actually just ripped up the sister building of this condo, and they are building a new one. They're currently selling units, and they're starting at $417,000 USD. And it'll probably take about 2 years to rebuild this, maybe 2.5. We'll see. But here is the current condo building. It's 14 stories high. I assume the sister building will be the same. The 2 top floors have probably about, they have taller ceilings, you can tell for sure. And we are just in a studio, which is a single unit, but on the end here they have units that are almost like doubles. And the bedrooms, they have 2 bedrooms, which are enclosed bedrooms. So you can actually shut the door and then come out, make coffee in the morning, and not disturb your partner, which is something we've had trouble with, or Andy's had trouble with. He's an early riser and I am not. So he's been very sweet and waited to make his coffee in the mornings. until I wake up. So, but I know that he is dying to get his coffees in the morning, which is probably why he went and found a little coffee shop. But this view is pretty hard to beat. So we've been here for 8 nights, and so far we love it here. It's a really nice building. They've always got security here. We've never felt unsafe. So even though we are on a ground floor unit, which is something I would normally never book because I typically would prefer the security of a higher up unit, we've never felt unsafe here on the ground floor. But I would still prefer a higher floor. So this is our stay here at Harbor 171. Afternoon sun on the water and the mountains and the sunsets when you're on the West Coast for everyday living. And you've got date night with a glass of wine. This is where you want to be. Here's the artist's rendering of the sister building that will be built over the next 2 years. So the pros and cons of what we liked, what we didn't like about this place is the pros would probably be the views and the pools. So we've got the hot tub at night to enjoy. They light up all different colors. It's really pretty. You can actually see the cruise ships leaving the marina and coming back in, and the pirate ship sails every night back and forth. And then they're also in Puerto Vallarta in the Bay area here. They literally have fireworks every night. So when you're here on the beach, you can see them every night. And then without a doubt, I wouldn't want to forget that the Puerto Vallarta sunsets. We moved here from our last B&B because the last one we had a couple of really tall buildings in front of us and we actually missed the sunset. So this time we really wanted a front row seat for the sunsets. So those are the pros on this building. The people here are great though as well. The cons are the beach here is kind of rocky out front, although you can walk a little bit further down the beach and it's a little sandier. But those rocks, they're killer. They really hurt your feet. And then I would say I didn't mind the ground floor apartment as much as I thought I would. I still would not do it again. We had a little bit of a bug issue, and that might have just been the previous tenants that were here that were just dirty. But there were bugs, little teeny miniature bugs on the kitchen countertop. And the first night I was here, or we were here, a cockroach actually ran me out of the bathroom, literally. Now, Andy's calling it a water bug, but it was big and ugly and scary to the point where he wouldn't even touch it himself. He got the broom and like swooshed it out the front door. But those are, you know, we never saw another one again, so maybe it was. I don't know. But the cleaning services in this unit were not great. I mean, we had a glass shower, but it looked like it was frosted. It was so dirty. So they don't clean it in between, I guess, the people that are visiting here. So I think, would I come back here? I probably would come back here. We probably would come back here. And probably stay in a different unit, because I think most of the cons that I have with this property are the unit itself. But I would like a higher apartment or condo and have more of that view, a little bit more privacy as well. That's important to us. The other con might possibly be is that we've got a new building going up that they're building for the next 2.5 years. So during the day, you're going to hear some banging. Now, I've just gotten lucky with this video today because I'm here outside by the pools and there currently is no banging and construction going on, so that's kind of nice. But I can imagine in the next couple of years there will be some. So maybe you want to come down here 2 years from now when that's all over and done with. So other than that, we enjoyed our stay very much here, and we're off to the next place now, so we'll let you know. But this place was $882 US for 8 nights. So until next time, chicos and chicas, we'll see you soon.